What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Lasha26, back at you again. Just wanted to tell you guys about New Beginners Retreat where I recovered at. People have been asking me what it was like to be there because, they're thinking about possibly staying there when they go see Dr. Garibaldi for surgery. So let me tell you, it's amazing. You got Leland and Bonnie who basically run the place and take care of you, but they're also part of our community. So it's not like outside people who don't necessarily understand. Leland had top surgery about 3 years ago, and Bonnie has been his partner for quite some time, and they are our community, and they're passionate about helping us recover from surgery. They've helped over 400 guys through different types of gender reassignment surgeries, not just top surgery, but also bottom surgery. So, if you're looking to do that, there's, that's an option too if you go to a doctor down in Florida in their area. But, they have a great house that you stay in. It's got 6 bedrooms that you can choose from, single occupancy, double occupancy. Some have bathrooms inside the room, some don't. But they all have a recliner, a bed, flat screen TV, and refrigerator. There's also lamps and tables. They have great recliners because that's probably one of the best parts about staying there was being able to sleep in the recliner, which kept you in this pretty comfortable position for recovery. That's what I slept in every night. I slept in the recliners, but you know, the rooms are really nice. The facility is amazing. Great kitchen with all the appliances that you would expect in a kitchen to have. Plus, they have 2 additional refrigerators. They have a pantry to keep your food in with nice low shelves that you can reach while your arms are kind of like T-Rexy. What else? But this is the thing though. They take care of you. It's not like at a hotel where you go to your room and you have to fend for yourself. No, they take care of you. They pick you up from the airport. They take you to every appointment. They make sure you get your prescriptions. They take you grocery shopping if you need to go more than once. I only went once and I didn't even eat all the food that I bought, which is not a bad thing because I just left it there for the next guys. Because, see, that's a great thing about staying there as well. If you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on food stuffs, Leland and Bonnie have food stuffs there. Lots actually, because guys go crazy thinking, "Oh, I'm just gonna be eating all day." That wasn't the case for me. But anyway, they have damn near everything in that house, and they'll make it for you. So you don't have to like worry about how you're gonna get stuff in and out of the microwave, or if you bought some like frozen things that you put in the pan, you just throw it in there. They'll make that for you. They make sure you get your medications on time. You know, they check on you throughout the day, but they're not always in your face. So they kind of let you do your own thing. They got Netflix. Well, they have a Wii, so they have Netflix, but if you got Hulu or like Amazon or whatever, you can watch TV on the big TV outside where there's 4 recliners at, or you can be in your room, you know. It's just a great place to be at. Leland and Bonnie took amazing care of me. Amazing care of me. Like, I never felt like I was left to fend for myself. You know, it was great. And I'll tell you, the best part about it was that there were other guys there. When I got there, there was a guy who had had surgery 3 days prior. So it was great to meet him and to have him tell me things about it so that, like, I mean, I wasn't really nervous, but there's kind of like that whole aspect about the unknown. Like, what is it like? And then there was this whole aspect of him just offering up tips, like, hey, when I came out of surgery, this, that, when you go do this, you should try not to do that. Like, just passing on knowledge that he was learning day by day. Then there was another guy that showed up the day I went into surgery, and he was really nervous about it. And it was cool to be able to sit there and talk to him and kind of like help him through it. Like, look, you're gonna be fine. It's not gonna be that bad. And like just being able to be there for people that I didn't know, but that I could bond with because we were going through the exact same thing. I talk to those guys every day. Like, at least, hey, how you doing? Like their pictures on Instagram or on Facebook. You know, I've built a bond with those guys, and they're my brothers. You know, but that's the great thing is that like we were able to hang out, like sitting on opposite ends of this couch with two recliners on the end, like talking, watching TV, taking naps together. It was great, spending a week with these guys. And that's the thing too is I live in an area where there aren't that many trans guys. Period. And especially in my age group, I'm 28 years old, and they were pretty much in my age group, just a few years younger than me. But it's cool to be able to have conversations with these guys. You grow to just like see them as more than just someone who's there getting surgery. They're like your brothers. And at a hotel, I don't necessarily think you could get that same experience. You might bump into some of the guys that you met at your pre-op, but you're going to be shut up in your room for the most part because there's not really any place that you're going to feel comfortable hanging out at a hotel with, your bandages on and your drinks. I mean, that's just my opinion. But New Beginnings was great. I felt very well taken care of. I never felt like I was neglected or anything, you know, and it's a great place to go. But you don't have to be a solo guy going for surgery. You can bring a companion. Yep. The two guys that I was there with brought their companions. One had their mother come, and one had a close friend come. And, you know, they don't mind if you bring a companion. You don't have to come alone. But the thing that you'll get there is support. You're definitely going to get support. Leela and Bonnie have well over 20 years of nursing experience, so they're going to take care of you. You get to meet some of their friends who are really cool. They're just all the people that I met at that at New Beginnings were very cool people that were, you know, congratulating me on getting surgery and taking this step and willing to help me do anything that I needed help with. You know, they're going to take care of you, and all you have to do is just show up. They take care of everything else. Show up. That's it. They take care of you 100%. Leland and Bonnie have a passion and a love for helping trans men through their surgeries. And you feel it when you get there. You definitely do. There's no judgment about anything, and not just surgeries, but your lifestyle in general, who you date or who you don't date. There's no judgment at all. You know, they are willing to help you in any way they can. So I'm gonna put their website underneath this video. They also have a Facebook page and an Instagram account. I'll get those information, put that down there too. You know, go to New Beginnings. You will do yourself such a favor because you'll be someplace where people are going to be able to take care of you. People are going to understand what you're going through. People are going to have love for you, and you'll heal better. I'm telling you, you will. Because it's so much easier to heal in a place where you're comfortable. Because that's what you're going to be. You're going to be comfortable. They don't mind if you stay in your room all day, or they don't mind if you spend 24 hours out in the family room chilling. They don't. They're there for you 100%. I honestly can say that I had an amazing time there, and I had the best experience that I possibly could have had for top surgery by going to New Beginnings Retreat. I know that if I had stayed at the hotel with a companion, it wouldn't have been the same. I've built relationships that will last forever. So go to New Beginnings Retreat. If you have questions, you can put them in the comments, or you can email me, or, whatever. Or you can go and talk to them because they're very friendly, very forthcoming people. They'll tell you what you need to know They'll give you all the information. So support them because they're going to support you and give you something that you couldn't possibly get anyplace else. Much love.